start of the action, 26-year-old Malaysian elephant Jati makes her way up from the left. What she has on is known as a dragging gear, and the locker she's pulling behind her weighs approximately 400 kilograms. This would normally require the strength of 10 fully grown men to do the same job. But as you can see, it's no problem at all for Jati. Modern machinery may be more powerful, but they cannot work in rough terrains in which these elephants excel in. And unlike modern machinery, these elephants do not rust, pollute, corrode, and best of all, no spare parts are needed. In certain countries, elephants are being displayed for visitors to view them. But right here, such activities have been put in place so that these elephants are both mentally and physically occupied throughout the day. There you go, making it look like a breeze from the soft terrain into the water. And finally back out onto land. Folks, let's give it up for Jati and Chief Sulaiman for a job well done. Now, coming back to playful young ones, what they have for them are coconuts. During this point of time, you will be able to see just how powerful the body weight of an elephant could be. So for this special segment, we invite all of you to prick up your ears and listen up to this. With your own bare foot, and I'm sure you will get very vital. Now, ladies and gents, with direct attention to either sides of this exhibit, our ladies will be taking part in a small friendly competition. The log on the right hand side weighs approximately 500 kilograms. Well done, ladies! And right about now, let me introduce our competitors. On the left hand side, we do have Aprula. And over to the right would be her half-sister, Intan. Both these elephants are Indonesian elephants and they are 15 years of age. Being the youngest elephants, they're trying their hardest to catch up with the older ladies in the herd. But from what we've seen so far, they're definitely doing a great job. Talking about young elephants, the Wildlife Reserve Singapore has had success breeding this endangered species, and that has resulted in 3 young elephants. One has been sent to the Cologne Zoo in Germany, and the other 2 has been housed in the night safari with his father, Chawa. Right center stage, that is 22-year-old Malaysian elephant Gambe. Now she's the cheekiest one amongst the lot, and she loves playing with rubber balls made by mahouts for these beautiful Asian elephants. Right beside her, that will be 26-year-old Malaysian elephant Jati. Now she's a very special lady to all of us, as she possesses the makings of the next matriarch, always rushing over to settle disputes that may arise amongst the other elephants of the herd. Right about now, take a look as our ladies try to push the drifting logs back up onto land. This is going to be a little tricky because now the logs are wet, slippery, and twice as heavy as they're all soaked up with water. Looks like Aprula is all ready with the log. Now folks, the elephant's trunk contains about 40,000 individual muscle units. Now that's strong enough to lift a log, but gentle and sensitive enough to pick a flower or even a single strand of straw. Aprula's all done, Intan is done as well. But you know before this job is not all done. Now all the ladies have to do is to push the logs to where they first found it. On to the left hand side, Aprula will make use of a powerful leg. And to the right, take a look as the elephants twist the log to align it to where the ram is. During this point of time, you won't be able to see the teamwork between the mahouts and the elephants, and you notice that they rarely make use of the anchors, but rather issue simple words of command. A fully trained elephant is known to be an investment because once they have been trained at a particular task, they will perform it with very few commands. Elephants are also known to point out mistakes made made by their very ownerhoods. As mentioned earlier, these elephants can easily weigh up to 4,000 kilograms. And to maintain such a huge body frame, they can consume up to 150 kilograms of vegetation and 60 gallons of water each day. Alright, looks like we're almost done. Up comes the log. Meanwhile, a nice salute for Apollo, Asian elephant. As you see, our other elephants making their way into the water. Do not panic. There will no longer be any splashing done in the show. But for those of you with your cameras, do keep them on standby as they will be giving you a fantastic shot. If possible, do listen out to the commands issued by the Mahouts, and you notice that it's not in any one of our local languages, but rather in the national language of Sri Lanka, Sinhalese. More about that in just a bit. Nice check back on our ladies. They do have a log each. For those of you with your cameras, do keep them on standby. Alright, for those of you who are sitting up front, the first few rows of every hut, do listen out to the commands issued by the Mahouts. Now in just a bit, I will be explaining why it's not in our local languages. But for now, looks like they're ready. We've got the thumbs up. Keep your cameras on standby because down they go. And out they come. And she was trained in Sinhalese. Therefore, all the other Asian elephants right here in the Singapore Zoo and Night Safari have been trained with Sinhalese to maintain the tradition. Finally, to sum up this segment, Diamond Extension center stage, coming out in perfect coordination and synchrony. Alright, you're gonna get a good grip of that. Come on, Intan. There you go, never giving up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we present to you our majestic Asian elephant. Of rolling around in the mud and splashing around in the waters, what these elephants will look forward to is their daily scrub down. By being 8 feet in height, they would first have to lie down on their sides. Chief Mahout Sulaiman is going to get all 4 elephants to lie down in one simple word. Mahout Sulaiman!
Yes, hi, Daddy.
Hi, I told everyone you're going to ask all the elephants to lie down with one word.
Only so great. 1, 2, 3, he, da, kill.
The word hida has been said and it simply means lie down in Sinhalese. Wow, Kami is really fast today. Okay, come on down inside. We've got Aquila and one more.
Kahit tate, tepuk tangan. Merry Christmas to you. Kahit tate lah tepuk.
Sulaiman, I think you forgot someone. Jati is still standing.
What is it?
Turn around, Jati is still standing.
Daddy, is it for elephant must lie down? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
No, but I remember saying all 4 elephants.
You remember?
I remember. She's confused. Try talking to her again.
Oh, talking to her now. Jati, get on, Jati. Kido, Kun, Hungara.
But Sulaiman, you were shouting at her. There's no way to talk to a lady.
She's a big mama. Small ear, you got big ear. That's why her hearing starts to smell and starts to
But Sulaiman!
Hey!
There you go. She stole a carrot from you. Sulaiman, you have to
Yes.
use nice words like darling and sweetheart.
Huh?
Use nice words like darling, sweetheart.
I cannot hear. Please.
Use nice words like darling and sweetheart.
They say, I like it. Yeah.
It should be on Max. Sulaiman, use it on Jati. Come
Oh,
on.
Jati, darling, sweetheart, honeydew, papaya, lie down, lie down. Oh, bluff, oh, bluff.
All that. She knows you're being insincere. Come on, let's ride her with the fruit. Come on.
Careful, word right in Singapore.